Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Lost Gaming. So last time we went in search of the investigation that Balmung was doing, see what he had uncovered. Actually seems like his attitude towards us is starting to change a little bit. Probably a little bit of foreshadowing for some things to come. So last time we got a couple of emails, one from Leo's telling us not to do anything, and one from Black Rose. That was a reply from 01 to head to Dazzling Sage's Arctic and meet with a player known as Wiseman. So since those are really the only things we've got right now, and I want to hold off doing some of the secret dungeons for a little bit, let's go ahead and take care of that today. And as we can see, no other emails, nothing on the board, so unless we were to do some of those hidden side quests, we wouldn't really get anything out of it. Alright, so let's call in Black Rose.
Okay.
And let's pick someone at random. You know what? Because he's the lowest.
Oh, all right. Keep your pants.
Plus, I actually kind of like him. I don't like him to the extent that I do Pyros, but I mean, I like him as a character. He's very interesting once you start learning more about him. Now we see this one wasn't a locked field, so that does tell us a little bit about Wiseman to an extent. Let's get everyone buffed up. Just because I don't want any surprises, this one is actually a pretty high level field. So we've got to take precautions just to be sure we don't run into any dangerous situations. So I think this one is considered a large enemy. So it was only going to be one that came out. And we managed to get a very easy data drain on him. Got so much stuff though, I don't really know what let's see. Well, I was hoping somebody had a spell, but oh well. Alright, now let's open. We'll open two more since that one was a treasure. And then we'll head on into the dungeon. Well, that certainly wasn't what I expected. I'll take a Mage's Soul though. Well, let's run around, let's see if there's any white cherries, because I think that's most likely what's going to be on this field. We'll just do a quick run around, see if we find any. Starving over. I mentioned this before, you can see he has magic resistance. You will more likely than not start seeing more enemies that have these different levels of resistance like that pop up more and more frequently. And of course course, Black Rose is... looks like she's charmed. Nope. I think so far we've actually got kind of lucky. This might actually be a field where the magic isn't quite as necessary as in some of the other fields to survive. Let's stay to drink him. Let's see what we get. Huh. How about that? Sometimes you just get lucky. Actually, not entirely sure what that is. Let's take a quick look. Let's see. Ah, so it's a pretty strong heavy blade weapon. Okay, I don't really see any other buildings around, so there's not going to be anything that's potentially got grunty food on it. Because they've always got to be on something. There will be some kind of outcropping or building or rock or something that they'll be on. Alright, so now we're in the dungeon. See if we can find Wiseman. Get rid of that starving ogre because he hits too hard for me. Kind of wanted to get a first aid. Yeah, so these aren't really all that dangerous. I mean, they hit pretty hard, but nothing to an extent that's really making them difficult to deal with. Now this might be a little bit more of a problem. Let's get him data drain because we hadn't done that yet. Interesting, that sounds like a nice little long arm weapon. Actually, let's see, since he is Earth, and I can't really use spells on him because I did not bring what I needed to do that. Well, this'll work. Ooh. Well, that was unexpected. So didn't realize that till just now, but apparently the Frankens have the death ability when they attack, so every so often you can just drop your HP. That is one of the most hated effects to me in the game. It is annoying, it is pointless. The only time it's nice is when you're doing it to an enemy. let's get Kite back fully powered up. Get Marlowe at least that. Run over there and get our golden egg.
Golden egg. Bearcat egg.
Ah, and a bearcat egg. Always nice getting extra crunchy food items. Now, if you're going to do 100%, I really can't stress enough how important it is to get as much crunchy food items as you can. Just to save you time later. You're going to be raising a lot of grunties, so every chance you get, you might as well get them. Kinda liking this so far. And I can take out these Frankens pretty easy with this, with my Thunder Dance. Just got to remember to give Kite a nice little Mage's Soul so that he can just keep right on running through the Frankens. Starving Ogres are a little bit more annoying. But honestly, they go down pretty quick to just regular attacks. They don't have a lot of defense. They just kind of hit hard. As long as you can take care of that, not really that big a danger. The Frankens are a lot more annoying to deal with just because of that death ability. Well, and the Moonlighters are kinda annoying. But overall, they go down. Like, everything seems to be going down pretty quick again. I think we've got lucky and we found a field where physical attacks are actually pretty decent to use. I'm sure if I had taken the time to really get set up for my skills and to take advantage of different elemental weaknesses, I'd probably be doing a lot better, but it's one of those things where it's not really as big a deal here as it could be. Alright, now that that's taken care of, let's get through with the annoying one. And I kind of like this because we're all leveling up pretty quick. Don't need that anymore because I've got plenty. I'm not giving up anything that I've got in my inventory for that. Nice, always lovely to have an extra healing potion. Where it is, nice. Well, it's not necessarily, and I haven't really talked about it since Infection. If you really need to get some extra stuff, you can. Those rooms always refresh the breakable items, so if you needed to stock up on resurrects and healing potions and things like that, but you did not want to go back to town, you can grind that up. It takes a long time, it is annoying, but if you do not want to have to go all the way back to the root town, it's not a bad way to go about it. Just my luck. That death ability only has a percentage chance to trigger, and in the few hits he got on me before I took him down, managed to get it triggered.
An egg.
These things just hit so hard. 200 and some damage and attack. Of course, we're doing a good little bit more than that because we're hitting so fast. Let's see, what else can I get rid of? Probably you. I think this is going to be only a 3-floor dungeon, so we won't have too much more to hit through before we get to the end of this one. And if we can keep getting more Frankens and less starving ogres, we'll burn through them pretty quick. There we go, took care of that. That wasn't too bad. Not really interested in most of the scrolls right now. I probably do need to clean out my inventory again. That's new. Oh, and I got lucky. Those things are, the magic users are so hard to get. All of those protect breaks on. Let's see what I can get if I tell them to use strengthen. I was kind of hoping that she would use the Rig abilities. Well, yeah, well, get the SP recovery back. I'm just gonna let her keep doing it. So, I mean, might as well. And one more. And there we go. Because I ran through the door, I cut off the rest of that animation. back here. You've got to go away. And you've got to die too. Alright. And last one on this floor. And now he's gone. So that took care of that. And down to the next floor, where I'm sure somewhere through here we are going to be running into Wiseman. Probably a big empty field that's got nothing, or room that appears to have nothing in it. Amazing. Well, still recovering HP at such a fast rate. That's not really that big a deal. Let's do another data drain. Let's see what we get this time. Oh, God. It's not bad. You can go away. We got a second one. Let's try it again. Let's see what we can get this time. Maybe we can get the third item. Nope, got a virus core. Alright, well, let's first go get the God statue. Always try to get it whenever you can, because you want to make sure that it's something that you have available to you. Don't care about treasure, because you can get these things really easily. Alright, and before we go there and trigger what is sure to be our cutscene, let's run over here and let's take out our last one, which just happened to be a treasure chest. Made that very easy. Alright, so let's go meet Wiseman.
Thank you for today.
Nice doing business with you.
You want to trade as well?
I want to ask about the Epitaph of Twilight.
The Epitaph of Twilight. That information won't be cheap. This is business. Supply and demand. I'll give it on condition.
What kind?
Let me see. Give me some time. I'll give you the details by mail.
I understand.
We'll wait, so make it cheaper.
Yes, exchanges are like that.
It's another very interesting character with a really interesting story. I probably used the word interesting a little too much right there, but it's his backstory is actually really fun to learn more about through some of the different series. Alright, so let's see. Nothing on the board, which probably means we've got some email. Yep, there's. So he's already got that. So we have got to go get the Spark Sword in Blooming Promised Walkway, and he will give us information about the Epitaph of Twilight. So that really didn't take him too long to decide on it. But I think that is enough for us today. So I will see you guys next time. See you then.